Can I borrow a tablet?
Did Simon put you up to this?
No. I'm going to teach Rema how to read. We want to study Torah.
That's what I want to do.
Well, they don't allow women in the Bet Midrash. How can I get to the scrolls?
I could copy them for you.
That'd be really long.
Maybe we could ask Philip what is the most important part.
I'm pretty sure it's all important.
We don't even know where to start.
I'll ask Philip.
Why Philip?
He's kind to me. Thaddeus too.
I'm sorry they're the exception, Matthew.
I'll talk to Philip.
Everything good up here?
Yes. We're going to study Torah.
Who? You and Mary?
And Matthew.
Matthew doesn't know anything about Torah.
Matthew knows.
That's the point.
And you don't read?
I wasn't sent to Hebrew school like you, so that's exactly what I learned from Marife. It's not like we're trying to be teachers or anything. We just want to learn more. Have you taken your shift with the cards yet?
Anything you need to know, you can always ask me.
Hmm?
Be happy to answer any questions. You know that, right?
Of course.
Good. My turn with the cards.
Passage to memorize.
Anything that would get me started. To make up for lost time.
No, Matthew, you didn't lose any time. It just got rearranged. Gaining it all back now.
But in the meantime, I want to understand the same things you do. And everyone else.
It doesn't happen overnight. Caesarea Philippi. My namesake.
Really?
No. Philip the Tetrarch, brother of Herod Antipas. Family that does not take kindly to my former rabbi.
Why?
Well, John criticizes them for things like killing their own sons and marrying their own nieces, things like this.
I suppose he should.
Welcome to the Empire. Of course, you should know more about this than any of us. No offense. I'm going to go up ahead. Passage to memorize. I'll work on this. Nathaniel! Hey, Nathaniel, it's me, Philip. Nathaniel!
Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart.
Daniel! Daniel! Hey. Hey. Are you sick? What's going on?
Philip?
Yeah. Why are you in bed? What happened, my friend? Are you okay?
Sure.
Aye. We need to get you some water. I am truly sorry, my friend.
No one was killed. It could have been worse. I could be in prison.
Still proud of you. I've lived through you at times. You know that?
Through me.
Yes.
I'm living through you, man.
I mean it.
What part? Going to classes endlessly. Dealing with bureaucrats day in and day out.
Skip that part. I mean the part about building something with your own hands. I had the calling. I don't regret it, but while you were in the city being validated by top professionals, I was in the wilderness. A lot of yelling. I don't deny occasionally being jealous that you had actual physical evidence to show for your efforts.
Pile of rubble.
You don't know what your impact was or will be.
No, I have a good idea what it'll be. A cold day in Gehenna before they hire another Jew.
I thought I knew where God was putting me, too.
Yeah. So what are you doing? I thought you were out making enemies all over the place.
I'm about to make a whole lot more enemies all over the place. John sent me to someone new.
You sure know how to pick them.
He's not just anyone.
That's what you said about the baptizer.
And I was right. But this is more. This is who the baptizer has been preparing us for. Nathaniel. He's the one.
The one.
The one who Moses foretold and the prophets said would come.
The one.
The one. Jesus of Nazareth, son of Joseph.
Nazareth. Can anything good come out of Nazareth?
Come and see.
Oh, little dump on a craggy hilltop.
Yes.
No paved roads, no public buildings. They barely have a synagogue.
You can. You really can.
Hey, I'm just telling it like it is. Why can't I do that?
Because you're mean.
The family. Illiterate day laborers and peasants, by the way, sleep under the same roof as their livestock.
Listen to me.
Honestly, Philip, saying the one is a Nazarene is practically heresy.
Just come and see. What? Gonna be late for work?
So dark.
Your whole life, you've wanted to serve God, to meet the Son of God, the King of Israel. I promise you will not regret it. And if you do, I'll refund your misery. I know you. You don't mess around. You will want to join him. He's like no rabbi who ever has been or will be.
I've never seen you talk like this. I'm still hung up on the Nazareth of it all.
Come and see.
Rabbi. Well, this is a good night. You know who stands beside you there?
This is my friend, Nathaniel.
Yes, the truth teller.
I'm sorry?
Man is often deceitful. And Israel began with Jacob, a bit of a deceiver, yes?
Yes.
But one of the great things about you is you are a true Israelite. And I will very soon deceived.
What did you say about me?
What is this? How do you know?
I have known you long before Philip told you to come and see. Don't look at him, look at me.
To work with her. How does it feel to be here tonight?
And you were alone.
Well, when I was younger, I was about 17 years old, and so
I did
it
not
was the
turn
first
my
time
face
seeing
from
that
you.
type of authenticity. You know, it shows the age we are now, but when I saw this first authentic Depp role on the big screen and then actually winning an Oscar, it was extremely inspiring.
Under the feet.
It kept my hope alive. Live, and as a
You are the Son of God. The King of Israel. I knew it.
Well, that didn't take long.
He doesn't mess around.
As I said to you, I saw you under
to work with her.
You are going to see many greater things than that. Like Jacob, you are going to see heaven open and the angels of God ascending and descending upon the Son of Man. That's me, by the way.
Yeah, I got that.
Good. I know you like to be clear.
Rabbi! Sorry to interrupt, but John just arrived with a message from Syria.
He came back?
Yeah, he said people are already gathering to meet you. Many with afflictions to be healed. Your fame is spreading. The good kind.
You should rest, Rabbi. We should leave early.
Thank you, boys. So, you wanted to help build something that would cause prayer and songs, something to bring souls closer to God, yes? Can you start tomorrow?
Well, I hope that blessed you. That last scene still gets to me, and something I want to share with you, and I promise you, stay with me for a few more minutes. You are not going to want to miss a couple of things that I have to share with you, okay? Just trust me. Trust me, okay? Nathaniel, who was beautifully played by Austin, and Philip, who was played by Yoshi, two of our new characters, who I think are immediately becoming fan favorites, especially Philip, who, of course, taking Matthew under his wing. But think about this. So Nathaniel is actually loosely based on me, at least in my backstory. We know that my co-writer, Ryan, actually, he was the one who had this idea. I was in that place. I was in that place just a few years ago when I was desperate and my dreams had crashed. I didn't have a building crash like Nathaniel did, but everything I had built, everything that I was doing in my career, my Hollywood career, had just crashed and when my movie failed at the box office. And in 2 hours, I went from a director with a very bright future to a director with no future. And one of the things that I was saying to God was, I did this for you. I was making these movies for you. Are you actually seeing me? And God showed up in such a powerful way. And it's a long story, but it ultimately led to The Chosen. And that line at the end from Jesus when he says to Nathaniel, you know, do you want to build? Do you want to bring people to God? Do you want to cause people to pray and sing? Can you start tomorrow? And it's going to look a lot different than what Nathaniel was doing. Nathaniel was building buildings. But now he's going to be doing this in a different way. He's going to be doing it spiritually in his following of God. And so I was in that spot. And I remember when we were shooting that scene under the tree, when Nathaniel is crying and begging God, and I pulled Austin aside and I told him this is actually based on my story, and I shared with him my personal story. And it really made him emotional, of course. It made me emotional, and I think in many ways it allowed him to understand the scene even more. And hopefully for you as an audience, you're able to see that these people who lived 2,000 years ago are our story. That their experiences are our experiences. Their struggles and their pain are